O'Gedds station. I'm wandering down to Geddli station. It's a place like none you've seen. It's a place so bright and clean, and barrel rolling across your screen, and I promise I'm not mad.
PowerWash we love to see it. We do, Jalko. Have you ever played or watched it before? We played through the whole campaign last year, but they've added 3 new bonus levels, so I'm very excited. What do we want first, pals? Do we save train for last, or do we do it first? That's like eating your dessert first, isn't it? Yes, but never here. Well, I'm glad you're a fan. Well, I hope you're a fan at least. You're not just being polite. We've got 3 new levels to try. Has anyone got a preference? Has anyone got a preference of what they'd like to see? Gonna do all of them. Whether it's today or over the course of more than one stream. Train, obviously. Train. People are saying train. Mini golf, train. Train's getting an overwhelming majority. Ooh, they decide what we get. They decide what pressure washer we get. Power washer, I guess. Hey, Bear. First good stream you watch is power washing. Let's go. Let's go. They decide what I get. X and Z, what are they? Oh, who knows? Oh, there's an aim mode now. How does that work? Oh! Are we seeing this? The game's like... Wait, so let me... Oh, the game's mighty quiet. The game's... It's too quiet. Why is it so quiet? Is the... Water volume, you want that right up. What do we think? Yo, hey SK, how's it going, pal? We're on the trains. Track's not looking so complete, is it? Maybe it's the end of the line? Nope, because there's no track. Right, I'm just wondering how they got the train here. I'm just inquiring as to how they got the train here. But, you know. Alright, Mash. Is the water too loud? Or is it the right amount of loud? It might just be a touch loud, maybe. They just pick up the back piece and put it in front. That seems like a mission. That seems like a real slow way of doing that. Alright, Milo. You're not licking my cable, are you, mate? You're not licking the phone charger, are you, mate? Ooh, that's a guilty little face, isn't it, boy? Why does it reset all my audio options and stuff? Wait, water tone. What does this do? Right, let's put this all the way to the left. What's like a dull tone? You can barely hear it. And then let's put it. Oh, I'm being a child now. Let's put it all the way to the right. Oh no! Is there a pup? There it. Milo, come here, boy. Ah. There is. He's my large son. Say hello, Milo. Not to me. Not to me. Say hello to Joker. Say hello. Say hello. You good boy? You been good today? You've not been actively bad, so I guess that's about as much as I can hope for. A rare Milo. You're not that rare, are you? He's a little uncomfortable being held. He doesn't mind it for a minute or two. Then gets a bit like worried, like, well, why are you holding me so long? Stop it. Stop it. You're crazy, ain't you, boy? You're crazy. You're just like sitting next to me. Just like sitting next to me, sort of like this sort of little quiet relationship where he just sits there, he licks the chair, he licks the phone charger, he licks the floor, he licks the wall. Just doing his thing, you know? Don't you? Little freak. Go back down now. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Good boy, ain't you? Good boy. My good boy. Right. Let's not get caught up on any cables. There you go. Good lad. Fucking heavy, yo. He's like a toddler. He's also determined to knock over every cable he can find, so... Right, you can change the tone of the water. What an option this is. I might turn the tone right down, so it's not quite a high-pitched tone, but then have the volume back up a bit. Right, we're just dialing it in. He's alright there.
Toss a coin to
Hey,
Streamer.
Beans! It's Beans! Beans!
Bean Cineabum just gifted 2 subs. Wow.
Why
Superstar.
does this hurt my hands so much? My tendons don't work. It's Beans! Hey, pal! How have you been, friend? How have you been? I think I make that joke every time you log on. How often does this line work? One failed marriage later, we yet to find out. Ash, unfortunately. We are yet to find out. Sorry, Marto. I'm not that sorry though. It's funny. Hey Beans, how you doing, pal? How have you been? Tell me. I was about to say I haven't seen you on Twitter very much. Then I remembered I deactivated all my accounts. So, that might be on my end. Nothing but stress lately. Ooh, I know that feeling, pal. Still sorry though. Maybe you can enjoy the relaxing tones of a pressure washer blasting an old train. Have I made the tone of the pressure washer too low now? Is it too much of a drone? I've changed it. Why the gang's been quiet? It's a bit low. I've ruined it, haven't I? It was fine as it was. Let's put it exactly in the middle. And let's just turn it down a touch. That's got that nice water. It's got that nice water sound now. The little like splashy sound. Pals, don't forget I'm on Twitter. You can retweet the tweet. Also, if you don't follow the account, why? Or do you not like me? Milo's back. Milo's back. Back to lick that cable. Now it's too high. I do this to Declan on Shame City, to be fair. To be honest, though, right, I was trying to get him to change the volume of the music on his, like, BRB screen. Because he'd go away. He'd like, go, right, guys, just going to put you on a quick BRB. And then this music would just hit you. Like a fucking, like, weapons-grade decibels. We're talking. and I just said, "Hey mate, can you just turn that down a little bit?" He goes, "Yeah, no worries." And then he literally made it inaudible. That was his solution. I went, not to be an arse, not to be fussy, but no one can hear it anymore. Have you got a nice little Goldilocks volume that we can find? Right, why you picked on my desk, mate? Just out of a... You know, prowling. He's prowling at the moment. Rhino, no cables. Oh no, they all love cables. They all love... If you've got a phone charger, they'll love knocking it. They're like cats. They'll love walking into it and knocking your phone off. There has to be a midpoint between deafening and silence, and I'm very proud to say after 15 or 20 attempts, we did manage to find the sweet spot, and now it's perfect. The manager for this Shame City, please. If anyone here is not following Shame City, I can't find the button. There you go. Second one in. That will send you in the right place. Hey guys, welcome to PowerWash stream. I hope it de-stresses you. Have some air horns. I hope I made that expensive. 45 days on your stupid name that implies you're a cop. For a bit, I didn't even understand at the time, let alone 2 weeks later. Oh, Flash, I'm sorry. I should get rid of it. Right, I'm getting these. Alright, I said 3 weeks ago I was doing these sound drops, but don't at me. I'm what we call a little bit unhinged at the moment, so maybe just don't at me about that. Ged says cops in the chat. Gross. Gabby isn't actually a cop. You'd be glad to hear. You'd be glad to hear, Beans. Hey, Birdzoid. Where's my black and white? My reaction to that. My live reaction. I tried to be, I have it. It didn't go very well. They won. I lost. Makes it even more final and defeating. Hey Burnzoid, how you doing? I'm afraid I'm not playing Geddli, but...
Buckingham Palace has announced the death of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh.
What a drop that is. Thank you for the sound drop, pals. Thanks for the screenshot, oh, for fuck's sake. Well, excuse me whilst I polish this shiny thing. I was going to try and make that sound as horrendous as possible, but I couldn't even think of the word that I might. It's a sand dome, apparently. What's the button to see the dirt? Oh, halt. Oh. Wait, I need the... What are these? 0... What does 0 mean? Turbo nozzle. Welcome to the turbo team. Ooh. Yeah, you can have your old username back for it gets held in storage. Held in the vaults. So it's really awkward to try and get it back. That's why, talking of Shame City again, that's why they were Shame City with 2 Ys for like several months. Because they owned Shame City 1Y. Why am I walking so slowly? Have I pressed the walk button? Wait, I thought this was meant to be sand. It should be coal. Maybe it's got a cover on it. It's called coal door. It's all related to coal. It's just got big doors on the top. I thought it was Milo again. I was about to say, Milo, you are being a busy boy, but that's Cleo. Hello, Cleo. Hello, mate. Oh, you don't want to cuddle, do you? You don't want to cuddle, do you? Oh, so smooth. Oh, yeah. Cleo's here. Hello, mate. Ah, Cleo. You sat on the mouse. You sat on the mouse, you crazy. You little crazy, aren't you? You sat on the mouse. Now you're pressure washing the sky. Well, it doesn't need pressure washing, does it? Well, it doesn't need pressure washing, does it? You silly. You silly, aren't you? Come here. Come here. And sit. And sit. Sit. I don't know how to sit. I sit. Good cow. Cleo says yes, the scum must be cleaned. That's right. Ooh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is it? No, not out the window. Stay there. How about we try and get that hoodie of yours that you like sitting on? Hmm? Cleo's really trying to sniff the screen, like, what's going on? Maybe. You good girl, Cleo? You good girl? Just right. Miffy, how you doing, pal? How's it going? Didn't she sneak in? Ah, how do I see the dirt? The dirt's over here. Clear is the manager. You don't know how right you've got that, Jelka. You really don't know how spot on you are there. Train driver wash cycle.
Train driver wash cycle. Tipped £1.69. Thanks, mate. PSH choo choo 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 PSH
The return of the
PSH choo choo 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 PSH.
It's getting more and more aggressive, that. It's getting more and more wild. Oh, man. How you doing, Strong? Oh, let's go. Alien Bob, let's go. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Good to have you here as always. We're back on, as you can well see. We're back on the power washing, and it's a train. Look, hold on. You'll love this. You love your trains. Sound like that. I sound like a grandparent. Oh, you love your trains, don't you? And you're like, yeah, trains are alright, aren't they? Got this bad boy. Got this bad boy. Grandpa O'Gedds. I would be a fucking Amazing, Grandad, alright? I like that responsibility of, like, look after the kids occasionally, but, like, they're not yours. So you don't have to deal with, like I'm not gonna deal with them, like, having not done their homework. Gordon, know what they done to your face. This is his gimp mask. Oh, that's a horrid thought, isn't it? Why did I say that? Henry. Claire, what are you doing? You sat there so you can watch the screen better. Well, no one can see you. Upset face and crop is killing me. It's killing me. I feel like a devil. Is there any significance behind this number? 61810. So do people play this game for actual fun? It's relaxing. It's relaxing. It's like, you know, people love like time lapses and stuff, don't they? People love just seeing the work, seeing it all play out, the fruits of their labour, you know? Satisfying, zen. These are all words that are being used. I think it's one of the first ever, like, such and such simulator games that is actually just really, really well put together as well. They're normally a joke. They're normally so bad as to be a joke, but this one's, like, just really nice. Is this the game that pours Clive Skelter? We need to work on a Clive Skelter range of merchandise, don't we? I mean, you know, I should probably work on absolutely any merchandise. I should probably reopen a store. I'm a bit in two minds about merch at the moment. There was a really good company that I was gonna use, but everything that I was gonna make on it would end up being really expensive. There's apparently a standard spec of deep groove ball bearings. I think that's the one I was going to use, Strang. I think, in fact, I told SK about them, and he told... I might be clout stealing here. Not that there's any clout involved. Those are actually people I was talking about. Is it T-Mill they're using? Because Amy put those... I'm about to read the chat on my laptop. I keep going like, Gedds, have you considered? And then Clear's head is just in the way, so I'm having to go to the laptop. Have you considered talking to a guy called Whisk about some stuff on my website? I have. Whisk, were you here? Hello, by the way. Were you here earlier when I mentioned being slightly unhinged at the moment? If not, let me reinstate. Being slightly unhinged at the moment. You consider getting X-ray eyes? No, I don't understand the superpower, the so-called superpower X-ray vision. Right? Here's a point I'd like to make. I've been saving this up within me for a long time. People call it X-ray vision and then imply, well, honestly, they just imply they'd be massive perverts with it, right? But it's X-ray vision. What are you gonna perv on? People's fucking spinal structures. Doesn't make any sense. X-rays don't... I don't understand at all. Doesn't make... I don't... As a superpower, it seems honestly just disturbing. Can I at least turn it off? Ooh, pelvic bone. Horrid. Cool, that's somehow one of the most cursed things you've ever typed. And that is quite the achievement. Hello? Come here. Oh. No, I'm not lifting you up, little git. Alright, maybe I'll lift you up quickly. Hey, Amy. Oh, God. Oh, God. that the window? Oh God, you are heavy, me. You've put on so much weight. Can you fetch the hoodie? The hoodie. Oh, Miss Ged's wearing a Can Stravaganza t-shirt. You're sieving. Remember last time you told me you were sieving? And then I was like, oh, you're sieving. Cool. And I was like, no, wait, that spells sieving. You're angry. And then you were like, no, I am just sieving. Because I'm good with words. Stop it, dog. Stop it. Sit. Sit. Is that cake done? Oh. There's a banana cake in the... Stop it, stop it, stop it. You won't get any cake. You won't get any cake. Not that you were getting any cake anyway, but maybe you can have a little cake. Oh. My lovely volunteer there. Putting down Cleo's little hoodie that she sits on. It's my hoodie, by the way. It's not... We haven't bought the dog a hoodie. Well, I may as well have done. Cleo, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? There's a banana cake in the oven. I saved the cake from disaster, I'll tell you. I'll be honest, Mrs. Gedds did all the hard work, but just before she put it in, I said, hold on, hold on, hold on. That's a recipe for 2 cakes. You've put it in 1 loaf tin. We would have had a cake-based explosion, most likely. A cake-based explosion, let me tell you. Let me tell you now. Ugh. Doesn't sound delicious when you have to scrape it off the walls and top of your oven. But let me tell you what sounds more delicious than that. Just having 2 cakes. Just having 2 cakes available. I haven't got my new sensor on at the moment. I can eat as much cake as I like, and the diabetes nurse will never know. Ooh, I mean, my body will know and I'll die, but it's fine. I won't get scolded for it by a nurse, so that's the most important thing. You lying down now, Cleo? Oh, what does it say on the side here? The fiddler. She'll know when she does the blood test. Well, I had one in April, and they're every 6 months, so hopefully this little day of cake-based joy won't show up. Hopefully by the time they do another one in September, this will be too far in the past. Oh, you're back there. Okay, so that's bullshit. There's no way this locomotive is from 1818. Maybe it's a code. What about the coal train thing itself? Maybe that's from 18. Is there any chance? Or are they pretty linked? The bogies. You're definitely just making me say words. You alright there, Clay? Hello. 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 What's the matter? These are the bits the wheels are on. What are you whining about? You want to get down? Do you want to get down? Now we've put this hoodie here for you. Do you want to get down, mate? Oh, at the back. These bits. You want to get off, mate? Know what you're doing? Do you want to get off or not? Do you want to get off or not? Go on. Go on. Go on then. She did indeed want to get off, it would turn out. The tender bogies. Don't you jump on that windowsill. Fucking trains licking rails raw. That's horrid. Yeah, that's horrid. Hey Anthony, I'll have a... I was going to say I'll have a slurp of my drink, but I won't do that. I'll have a little sip of my drink. Oh, I drank it too quickly and it went down all weird. It didn't go down as a smooth trickle of delicious Beppis. It went down as a big gulp of acidic, fizzy something. Slurp it. I'm not slurping. Slurping's a horrible noise and it's a horrible word, I think.
Toss a coin to
Oh, it's Sly.
Streamer.
It's Sly. It's Sly. Sly is here.
Sly_Stalin just resubscribed 11 month streak. Geds, hey. How is it going? It's your boy, Sly. Yes, clean that thick dirty, greasy engine, you love it, you filth.
Well, that's not very nice, is it? that went bad at the end, didn't it? Look, dog hair all stuck to my face and it's trying to wing its way into my eyes. Ooh. With a dirty inner wall there that we've just cleaned. If anyone missed that. Nine minutes remain. Pals, we're all finishing up. We're all finishing up. I love to see it. If you work until 6 PM UK time, then I'm so sorry. Mate, when I started my old job, they had me on 8:30 AM until 6:30 PM, obviously. That's too many hours, isn't it? That is too long. Mud is warm and gritty. That's just how we keep it. That's just how we keep it. Too long. (6 AM till 3 PM). That's too long, isn't it? Yeah, we'd regularly finish at like 7 to 7:30 as well, and he'd just be like, "Right, see you in 12 hours, gang." And you'd just be like, "Kill me." And I worked at Tesco as well. And I did 2 nights and a day. So that job was 6 days a week. And then 2 of the evenings I'd leave a little earlier from that job to do 4 hours at Tesco's on checkouts. And I'd work my only day off, Sunday. And you know what? I really wondered why I felt miserable at the end of that summer. It was really weird. Why I felt quite so miserable. How you doing, Ant? Ant? Do I ever call you Ant? I don't think I do. Other people might. I don't tend to. Can I though? Only staying at my desk to see more panic strike planning chat. 9:30 PM until 6:30 AM. That's a long time. It's hard to think about these numbers in reverse, but why is that? That's... well, it's many hours, isn't it? It's too many. Yeah, I'm on in the background. So I'm a background noise. It's good. It's good stuff. It's sort of how the stream was designed. Because otherwise I would have chosen to be fired rather than coming today. I've never had a boss that I particularly like. My last boss I had, I got on with the best. Underneath the austere, underneath the sort of the facade of being an arsehole, he was actually a sort of sound guy, but he was a boss at the end of the day, so I would still shoot him with a bolt gun.
Toss a coin to your
Flash!
Streamer.
Oh my goodness. To our pal? Anthony
Flash
and
underscore
chatting?
Ghost Sona is gifting a sub. What a sweetheart. Flash underscore Ghost Sona gifted a tier 1 sub to Anthony Chatting. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Anthony Chatting. That's incredible work, Gedspot, what you've done there. Who said that name? Thanks for the gifty, pal. To one of our bestest friends. The 666 followers. We did it, gang. Look at that. At the top, we got 77 subs. 666 followers. I don't know how accurate the subs are. I broke the sub count a while ago and never fixed it. Hey, Enemy Beauty. I believe Beans gifted you a sub earlier. Which was very, very good of them. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Emotes. How you doing? How you doing today? Can you speak up? I can't hear. Alright, Strang. It's me, Gedds. You remember? It's a train. Look, you like trains, don't you? Do you remember trains? No, I said trains. Is that any better? Is that any better? It's not a train. What do you mean it's not a train? Oh, don't. Oh, that's not a train. It's a locomotive. Oh, it's an engine. Oh, no, because an engine... I'll accept locomotive. I won't accept an engine. An engine is just a... It's just a power unit. I accept locomotive. Just the engine car. Now we've added words to it. What do you think that is? Yeah, but engines can't move by themselves, is it? If I removed the engine from my car, and even if I put all the ancillaries with it so it still worked, and I started it up and got it ticking over, it wouldn't be able to go anywhere, because it's just the engine. It's just the block that makes the power. This has got wheels. It's got a bit for a driver to stand in. It's got a body. It's got lights. Refuse to say that this is just an engine. You can call it the engine car. I like the engine car. I like... I'll go with Gabby's, but I won't call it just an engine. Geds, it's a traction engine on rails. Look, we're adding all sorts of words to try and qualify ourselves, aren't we? Because it was just an engine earlier. Tank versus self-propelled gun. What a stupid name that is. That body contains the boiler though. It's 90% engine. Yeah, a go-kart can be 90% engine. It's not just an engine though, is it? If it's got a little frame and a steering wheel. It's a boiler with wheels. I'd accept that over it's just an engine. If you strap something else to if you strap anything else to an engine, it becomes more than just an engine. It can be 99.9% engine. That's an engine car. Yeah, I said that's fine. I said if you add even any qualifiers to it, it's fine. But I refuse to accept it's just an engine. Yeah, train. It's also a train. Yeah, I'm just going to be calling it a train, by the way. If you told off the wrong person for calling this a train, they'd quite rightly put a fork through your head. And I'd have to support them 100%. The train is the whole thing. What's the whole thing? Because it's got a separate little, it's got its little coal car. Does that not make it a train? Does it have to haul passengers to be a train? Okay, but the engine could sit on the ground and create such a rumble that it moves along. Oh, I've seen an engine on the floor with nothing attached to it but a fuel tank vibrate across the floor. But it's not a useful movement. You couldn't control that. You couldn't direct it. On a Steam loco like this, it's got to have a separate braking car at the back as well as the engine in any freight or passenger carriages. What free Lego did you get, Sly? How many just in the gifted? Let's go. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you again, Flash, for the gifty pal. This doesn't even have a fucking gearbox. This doesn't even have a fucking gearbox, sweetheart. Are you mad? A train without a gearbox? It's just a fucking boiler on wheels. You idiot. I just want to go home. Yeah, fucking electric cars don't have fucking gears, mate. Doesn't mean... Well, I was about to say it doesn't mean they're just a battery on wheels, but maybe it does. They could have gears. Yeah, anything could have gears. And I mean anything could have gears. You could have gears, Strang. You could be... Oh, guys. Let me catch up. I'm changing up to second gear. A Twix could have gears, that's right. Malto made favourite patron, let's go. I'm going to sit on a boiler and hold gears and declare myself a train. What about your braking car, you fucking idiot? You're just a locomotive. Fucking loser. God, you lot. And I say this as someone whose proportion of time outside to inside is so out of whack this year. I'm probably worse than a maximum security prisoner, but some of you need to touch grass. Yo, no worries, Fluff. No worries, pal. Don't even know if Strang can hear me, because his thing next to his name says watching without audio. John the brain now, GG guys. Just gonna start calling every VWC a golf. Yeah, go for it. Half of them are based on the golf platform anyway. Does anyone want to buy my golf? It's not currently roadworthy and I want more for it than I paid for it when it was roadworthy, so it's a good deal. Good deal. Yes, I did. I saw it at 3 AM though, so I didn't join in the conversation. I thought it made me look a bit insane. But I did, and that's why I'm selling my car, is so I can buy that. And because I've always wanted to say that I'm forklift certified, so I'll get that done at the same time. Flash, are you coming over for a curry? We do a good curry. That's me stealing a lot of valor from Mrs. Gedds, which is a bad idea because she sat right behind me. Ignoring me. Still ignoring me. Still ignoring me. Still ignoring me. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. My Polo, or shit golf as I call it, is slowly falling apart and I'm doing nothing about it. Hey Red. You offer £3.50. I was thinking more like, sort of a 4-digit number if I'm honest, Juice. Because I paid £2 for it. PowerWash, 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 we love it. It's back and we've got new levels and we're cleaning not a train. Which is, oh, they do call it a steam locomotive, actually. They never call it a train. One for the nerds there, one for the people who will never feel the touch of another human being. Your Fiesta is dying. Squeaks when you turn right. My track rod's squeaking. My track rod's squeaking, mother. It's a part of a train. You're a part of a train. What does that mean? Don't think they had power washers in the old West. Angry fan writes in. God, that really hurt my throat. Perhaps it's gone warm. Remember when you just had a bucket and a rag? 8 years old. Clean that train, boy. I don't want to clean the train, Dad. Clean the fucking train. There you go, Panzoid. Always here to be slightly antagonising, but in a fun, distracting way. Not the use of weapons way. Oh, Banzoid, you should have been here when we had an argument. I don't think you are here when we had an argument. A huge, a stream-long argument about carbs that Kinyu decided to reignite on Twitter the other day and got roasted for. I stayed very quiet. Partly because I had my account's deactivated, so... Buy a car with a slur scratched into it. Save hundreds. Money saving tip. If you can't find a car with a slur scratched into it, scratch it in yourself. Whilst your partner or partner in crime is talking to the owner. Point it out and then negotiate hundreds of pounds off. We've had it with Kinyu on Discord. I won't get into it again because I don't want to. What are those little dots in my eyes? Maybe I'm going blind. What are you buzzing at, phone? Always being weird about food. It's bad because I agree with far too many of Kinyu's opinions, but like, it's unfortunate that you can't separate his opinions from food, from the food that he actually eats. Because just because you like bread, for example, as a carb, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean you have to eat like cold beans on untoasted bread or whatever he eats. You know, that's his personal choice. That's separate from the view that bread is very good. And it's unfortunate that he lets the side down by being so vocal about his opinions on food, but then eating himself such disgusting food. Potato's the worst carbs. Yeah, that's just a terrible, terrible, terrible thing to say. And I don't believe in prisons, but you should be in prison for saying that. When I abolish prisons, I'm just gonna keep a couple of them open for people who think things like that. You know, we won't be able to get rid of 100%. We will have to keep just a couple of them open for thought crimes like that. You know? Because Rice is right there saying, look at me, I'm so boring and bad. And you're ignoring that and you're looking at the mighty potato, the lifeblood of human civilization, and you're going, it's worse, isn't it? Rice is the best carb. What a stupid thing to say that is. What an actually... Now, I've been saying I'm unhinged all this time, but I'm starting to think I'm the only sane person here, because that is mad. That is mad to say. Why do we have to choose one? I mean, we simply don't. We were just power ranking them. You know? It's a bit like saying all my viewers are great, but you know, Burnzoid doesn't make top 10. You know what I mean? There you go, it's just being mean to Burnzoid now because he's got awful opinions. What the fuck? Oh, we just things win because numbers did, eh? Don't me. That's how you pick your food. Do you pick your favorite meal based on caloric value and population sizes? Bland. What have I got? Bland food takes. What about rice is exciting? But all carbs by themselves are sort of by definition a little bit bland. Rice is probably the most bland of all of them. Maybe a potato with very little else is quite bland, but I just don't have rice with any meals because I always prefer a different carb. Always prefer a different carb for any meal. Pasta would be very plain pasta. You'd have to be a little weird to eat. And I could though. I wouldn't. But just with a nice pasta, nice cooked in some nice salty water, I could you know, could work. It wouldn't be my favorite meal. Thing about rice, I don't even know what that is. Smash. Sounds like some sort of drugs, which obviously I would never do. I used to make a bowl of pasta. I'd hate that. Oh no. Oh, that'd be so bad. And you say he grated more and more cheese as and when he wanted it. Oh, I'd hate that. I honestly think, and this is gonna get me just so judged. I honestly just think I don't eat many rice-based meals because they tend to be the least likely meals for you to add cheese to. Oats are good. Yeah, oats are good, aren't they? Oats in a mug with cold milk and loads of sugar. That's just cereal. I haven't. I don't even know what that is, Bunzoid. Inform me. Hey, Beans. Thanks for that. Thanks for that contribution there. It's risotto, moulded around cheese and deep fried. I mean, those are all good things, aren't they? Those are all good things.
Who's that Pokemon?
Flapjacks are so good. My brother, aka Quadzilla, if you ever see him in the chat, has been doing a lot of baking recently and keeps just taunting me with...
Do a barrel roll!
And I'm like, whoa, where are my baked goods? Barrel roll, let's go. Sorry, I was so late to that one. In my mind, I was like, what the hell's a barrel roll? Excuse me, Jan? Excuse me, mate? Just wanna think through that one again? Just wanna think through that again, mate, maybe? Excuse me, Cheech. Right, chat needs to get a serious fucking bonk, I think, because it's getting a little weird in here. Should we put oats on top? No, let's say oats are always good, but never best. There you go. Red trying to sneak oats to the top. Thanks for biddies, pal. I've got to stop saying biddies, haven't I? I probably won't though, because it brings me joy. Thanks though, pal. Chat made Chucho wet. Horrid. How am I meant to attract a growing audience when this is what the current audience is like? Chucho, don't you fucking judge me, mate. Look what you're putting in the chat. Oh, enemy view, that's horrendous. That's horrendous what you've typed there. That's horrendous what you've typed there.
Toss a coin
Yo, hey
Streamer.
pal.
Oh, valley of plenty.
Just clicks my wrist.
Forgotten Faces just resubscribed 13-month streak.
18 months. That's a 1 year.
The _ Burnzoid. Cheered 200 bits. Noise 1, bonk. Bonk.
Oh, he's going to read them
Bonk.
so quiet
Bonk.
though, so slowly.
Bonk.
Speed it
Bonk.
up, Geddspot. Speed it
Bonk.
up.
Bonk. 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 Bonk.
No.
Bonk. 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 Bonk.
That was horrendous. Hey, Forgotten Face. How you doing, pal? How's things? How have you been? Your cat's name is Bonk. That is so good. That is so good. That's a very good name. So, guess what really took his time over that one. Oh, this is the reason I don't get anything done.
Terrorism Police. Cheered 200 bits. Noise 1, Ged's sultry voice has made Jujo wet. Everyone is asking for a face full of bitties, and you're worried about getting new viewers? I'm just worried about getting something bitty in my eye.
For God's sake. What is this?
The
What
Zip
is
Zap
this on?
Zoe guy. Tipped
Read it in
£1 and
advance.
69
It's
pence.
ridiculous.
Thanks mate, Zip. Zap. Zoe. Zip. Zap. Zoe.
Oh, this goes on
Zip.
forever.
Zap. Zoe.
I'm putting the power
Zip.
washer back on.
Zap. Zoe. Zip. Zap. Zoe.
All my
Zip.
numbers
Zap.
gone.
Zoe. Zip. Zap. 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 Zoe.
Yourself one
Zip.
zip.
Zap. Zoe. Zip. Zap.
Red stop.
Zoe. Zip. Zap. Zoe. Zip. Zap. Zoe.
Jujo, why are you clipping that? That's about yourself. Right, I've just realised the Herculean task I have ahead of me with remaking the clip show. We're on a partial hype train, by the way, gang. Thank you for all the hype. Thank you. Actually, a little sad that the tips don't count towards the hype train because they're sort of external to Twitch, but thank you, pals. Forgot how chaotic it can get. It's meant to be relaxing. It's meant to be
Raise
relaxing.
and Betch eared 200 bits. Noise 1, pee poo pooey pee poo pooey pee poo pooey pee poo pooey pee poo pooey.
Thanks, thanks, I think. You got us up to 69% as well, that's nice. 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 I've got so many sound drops.
How's this going, Matt? You melted waxwork-looking creature.
It scares me every time. That scares me every time because of his voice. He's such an off-putting person. Jesus. We'll just have to live with Matt Chorley instead. Thank you for the drop, pal. I appreciate it. I'll make some new drops to the hogs and you'll all love them. And if you don't, well, you'll have wasted my time. I don't think I'll ever get saying terrorism police has done X or Y and written in chat. You love wasting my time. But that's my job. The only one allowed to waste Gedds' time is me. And maybe the boy. Who would I point at then if I was making that meme? Bob wouldn't be, and maybe the boy. Maybe? Does he? Does he? I've got some funny. I've got some good ideas. I've got a very good channel point redemption idea, but it's going to take me a fucking age. New game tomorrow. Can I suggest PowerWash Simulator? Is this to replace Metro? If you're not in the Discord, jump in, pals. The water's warm. Everyone's. I know. Look, I know they're a little weird. They are a little weird. They're weird in the Discord as well, but they are kind. And better to be weird and kind than normal and mean, I think. Don't know about that. Hey, Flash, thanks. Gedsbot isn't going to read that out. And I've just decided neither am I, actually. Just decided neither am I, actually. The water's warm, no one will admit why. You get baby pictures in the Discord too. That's not a promise. And people are only allowed to put up. They are. You can't just. You can't just steal clout in that regard. I mean, Forgotten Faces is not stealing clout at all, of course. What am I trying to say there? I was trying to make a point, but I was just like, no, let's not make it weird. If you're going in the Discord just for that, I think you're right. That drop scares me every time.
Buckingham Palace has announced the death of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh.
It's better. It's better. It's got me more times than the old Scream sound drop. Or the Bang, if anyone remembers that one. If any of you are old enough to remember that one. Goodness, what am I doing? The music stopped. No, it's just in a quiet part. I just said literally 5 minutes after I pressed send. That do be weird. That happens to Fluffweasel a lot as well. Every time they subscribe or send bits or anything, it's just like a week later. You remember Bang G-Strang? It's weird that. Well, the Duke of Edinburgh one gets me, scares me more often. Red posts some banging selfies in there, in the Discord, that is. It's good. Cake. Oh my god, we've got cake. Cakes, plural. Let's have a cake. There's nice food pics. Cake is the best carb. Okay, that we can agree on. Cake. Cakes are the best carb. I think that might end the argument, actually. There's enough for, there's 2 cakes. There's enough for probably about 20 to 30 people, depending on your slice size. We got cake. It looks good. Oh, it's just like I remember it. It's fluffy. It's airy. It's good. It's banana cake. Oh, it's so good. Sure, Shower Tracks. We're trying to bring peace to a shattered community here. And if we have to classify cake as a carb to do that, that's what we'll do. That is what we're gonna do. Sorry to shout at you, our tracks look fucking. Is crab a carb? No. You're allowed to eat crabs because I said so. Alright, Badger. You would still pick potato. Who is saying that? I mean, I love potato, by the way. Shh, Badger. I know rice. I know with the rice. What we've just done is, like, cut the right wire on the fucking explosive device. And then what Badger's done is run in and start trying to put all the wires back together to see if anything happens. Look, I do like savoury a lot. I am probably more of a savoury person. Honestly, look, if I can put cheese on it, I'm probably going to have a good time. That's my... I'm speaking my truth there. If I can put cheese on it, I'm probably going to be happy. I'm sorry to just have to say that. That's what most of my food opinions are based on, though. Oh, who has done this? Who has done this?
Tipped £1.69. Thanks, mate. X3 nuzzles, pounces on you, you woo you so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bulge from across the floor. Nuzzles your necky wecky tilde mer tilde, hee hee. Unzips your baggy ass pants, oof baby you so musky.
Right. I'm going to find who's done that. And I'm permanently banning you from the channel. Permanent. Absolute. That's cursed even for guessage. That could have been worse. Yeah. Lots of things that are very bad could have been worse. Oh, stop it. Stop it.
You woo. Tipped £1.90.
Adding fucking 21p.
Mate. Take me home, pet me, and make me yours, and don't forget to stuff me. See me wag my whittle baby tail all for your bulgy walgy. Kisses and lickies your neck. I hope daddy likies. Nuzzles and wuzzles your chest. I be getting thirsty.
Right, who is doing that? Who is doing that? How did it get worse? Oh, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Fucking presses the fucking make it worse button. Horrible. I'll do it again. I would rather be homeless than be making money this way. Is the honest fact. Stop it. How you paying the rent this month, Gedds? Oh, well. Gang, the cake is so good, I'm actually like gonna cry. I'm gonna cry because this used to be a cake we had a lot when I was young. And I lost the recipe for it. And then all the recipes we found were a bit naff. But this is the recipe, I think, that my brother sent me. Just be a little wholesome about a cake of all things. Was that you, Beans? Beans, was that you? Because I love you, pal, but I'm gonna have to do a crime. And a crime that disproportionately affects you. Like you throw a brick at you.
Edmund Bonk Hillary. Tipped £1.69. Thanks, mate. Edmund Hillary and Tibetan mountaineer Tenzing Norgay were the first people to reach the summit of Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world. The two men reached the summit by late morning on May 29, 1953 and proceeded to bonk. 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 Bonk.
Well, that was just Burnzoid, wasn't it? You can tell by the bonks with the exclamation marks. Definitely Miffy and or Bean. Oh, Miffy's getting implicated in this, is it? I mean, I can accept it, but it wasn't you, Burnzoid. Oh no, it was because you did the. Do you remember you did the one earlier? Remember, mate? Struggling to get this bit. I forgot how slow I was at this because of my ability to get distracted. I've been framed. Oh, I'm afraid the evidence is quite clear. My Steam chest is... It's not 100%. A Steam chest. Is that like a suitcase but full of steam? Oh, that's an exciting concept. Here it is, look. Yo, the flash scared me a little bit, but that's fine. Oh. Front wheel truck, good to go. Good to go. Six. Yo, no worries, Strang. Thanks for jumping in, pal. Thank you, I think, for the tips. Unless those who
The underscore Burnzoid. Cheered 200 bits. Noise 1. I'm not a coward. Pumping and bonking, 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 pumping and bonking.
How do you spend the working day? I was gonna say old Burns. That's what Burnzoid kinda calls him, old Burns. Thanks for 200 bits, Burnzoid. Money well spent. well invested. Thanks, pal. I do. If you are sending in bits or tips, I do appreciate you. And when the police catch up to me, I'll be crediting all of you with helping me on my journey. Oh, look at that steam dome. Don't want a dirty dome, do you, kids? Oh. And my boiler. It's all not good. Why is it so... Why have I done such a poor job of cleaning this? Don't answer that. What is the point? What is the point, really? Can't take it with you, can you? Can't take Twitch. Can't take Twitch's proprietary currency with you, so may as well support your old pal Gedds. Oh, look, it's here. Have I got a step? I have got a step. This is gonna be revolutionised, this cleaning process. Oh, it's all down here, look, where I've done a bad job. Little run board, you know. Oh, don't talk about engines. Hey, Smeghead, how's it going, pal? Jujo, let's not remind anyone that they're spending real money on this, please. Let's try and move away from that. What's this called? Investing. They're investing this money. Look at those hype trains and that. What is that going on there next to it? Looks like a green squirtle. Investing in the rise of a shitposter overlord. That's right. I don't know the actor Clive Owen also because I don't. I'm gonna suggest that post was aimed at someone that wasn't me. Little Coventry history for you. Thanks, pal. I was just waiting for some of that. I haven't seen that, Jude, as you well know. That's grim. Haven't seen that, Red. Oh, GJ, you said your birthday was in 13 days from today, right? Twitch Rando lived in Coventry for a bit as well. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's tough out there. No, I haven't seen that, Red. Only seen The Little Mermaid. Actually, not sure. 13 days. It's June the 5th? 7th, that's what I said. Oh, Malto, how do I get something to you in Italy without the Italian postal service confiscating it and refusing to give it to you? Just out of interest. Well, no, because your nan sent you a little care package of sorts and they confiscated it. I remember you saying, because it didn't have your current name, or it did have your current name, but that's not your passport or something. Oh, what did your nan do? Is this it's free content. It's free new special jobs and that you can do outside of the career mode. I'll just ask for the address and you just put, well, you can just put the name that I need to use there. I mean, I do know your name, but just so I don't get it wrong. It's Malto Space Strasho. The Pink Panther remake. I have seen films, just not many of them. I think my problem is I can only actually enjoy a film if there is some level of mindless violence in it. If you fucking say D's nuts, by the way, I'm gonna fucking not do anything because I love you. It did work yesterday. I've never seen anyone do it. It was fucking audacious. Only watches arty films. If by art you mean like include Jason Statham in the cast, then yeah, absolutely. That's right, Red. I mean, I think we can all agree that any film involving Jason Statham has a level of artistic value just on the offset, regardless of script or... Have I seen the Crank movies? I've seen the first one, and then my mind boggled at how they could make a second. So I'm yet to... The last film you watched was Jackass Forever. What needs cleaning? This bit needs cleaning. Oh, these wheels need cleaning. I don't want to do them. I don't want to. You can't make me. What's even in this? Soap nozzle. How do I decide what's in the soap nozzle? Have you seen this? Like, you can aim like this now. Just keep the old camera still. I need to watch Crank 2 tonight. Go watch it tonight. Crank 2 High Voltage. Is it good? Is it as good or better than the first one? Crank 2 cranking in the street. I'm pretty sure they do that in the first one, don't they? Unless I'm thinking of the second. They do that in the first. He cranks it in the first one, right in the street, right? Too Crank 2 Furious. And this soap nozzle's not doing anything. Look. How do I go to new items in PowerWashers? Is there a professional duty one? Oh, this is what we're using? Doesn't feel much stronger than this. Crank 2 is basically the first one, but more. I can get down with that concept.
PC Engine. Tipped £1.69. Thanks mate. PC Engine is a side-scrolling platform for the TurboGrafx-16 released in 1989. The game stars a bald caveman on his adventure, and in the is known as Bonk. 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 Bonk.
Thanks, Burnzoid. Thanks, pal. Thanks for the tip, friend. Very not amused. I am being framed. Funny, because I can read the messages in advance, so I know it's coming. But I always forget how slowly Geddspot reads them out. Really labours over every single run. Yeah, what's it, Gabby? Not enjoying Burnzoid stealing clout. Not wanting to. Being accredited with clout. The old smoke box. Smoke box. Sounds like a room we had at work. Where you went to smoke if it was raining outside. Yo, Tasha, thank you for the follow.
Welcome to Ged Station, Tasha 101,990.
101,990. Welcome in, Power. Enjoy your new emotes and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, Power, that means we moved past the devil number. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. Enjoy it whilst it lasts at the top there. Look, just for next 669 exactly. We've always got targets here. It's about incremental improvements, you know. I had a few targets for. At the start of the year. I had a few targets for the stream. It was 1,000. It was 1,000 followers. It was averaging 20 hours a week of streams. Now let me tell you, we're not going to do that second one. Because all I needed to do was consistently stream 5 days a week and then do the occasional longer stream. Now what I've actually done is take huge swathes of time off where I was too miserable to stream. So that's not gone too well. But you got to work with what you've got in that regard. And the other one was grow the Patreon. So we're doing well on 2 out of 3 fronts, you know. Oh, I didn't start crying. I wasn't crying. I had a bit of cake stuck in my throat. Let's go. Huge dub. Huge dub. We try. Ooh. Then we need 690, that's right, that's 10 nices, isn't it, really? You gotta think of it like that. Why is I've got a dirty drive rod? Oh god, the inspectors aren't gonna like that. Embarrassing, embarrassing. So what she told me. Well, that's what the game's telling me. It's saying your drive rod. That's not clean, champ. So it's done. No worries, Amy. Thanks for being here, pal. Enjoy the cricket. I hope the I hope they get 10 rounders in for every wicket that the other team gets. I hope they get 6 home runs. I hope they score a 147, a perfect round of cricket. Yeah, I hope you get more tries than they get goals. That's preferable. No, cricket is real. Cricket is real. You know, I'm not opposed to cricket. I just don't understand it, unfortunately. But that's fine. I don't understand a lot of things that are probably okay. Boo. Boo. What's Banzoid booing? Little insect humour. Insect humour for you. Thanks, Ray. Can you just explain it to me? Because the reason I didn't laugh wasn't because it's not funny. I think it went over my head. Actually. I think it passed me by, really. My run board. My run board. It's finally clean. How's the old smoke box still dirty? I don't understand. It's here, look. That's the run board. Have I still got a dirty smoke box? I'm gonna keep saying smoke box as long as I can. A cricket is a type of insect. Is it? Is that what Amy's going to? Because I assume she'd be going to watch the these blokes play rounders but with a rectangular bat. That's the point. There's not many. It's more of a paddle, really, isn't it? Than a bat. It's a paddle, I think. Could this be a new bit that I do? Or I call it a cricket paddle? No, not the sex paddle. Just a sports paddle. It's a joke to... They're both the name of the insect and the game. Oh, fucking hell, Red. Did you have that one written down... Did you have that one written down before the stream then? Because you can't have thought it up during the stream, can you? I assume you had that one, and then someone said cricket, and you went cricket, so that's C, and then R, so it's sort of fairly far back. Cricket. More of a grasshopper fan. I assume. Very high Q to understand Red's jokes. I mean, that is true, isn't it? I don't think anyone would debate that. Right, pals, if you can just have a quick look at my smoke box, everyone, and tell me where you think it's still dirty to. It's clean. Stop, everyone, stop. I don't need you to look at it anymore. Stop looking about your eyes from the smoke box. It's clean now. Dirty smoke box sounds like a really horrid insult, doesn't it? I don't know where my boiler's dirty though. Well, it looks pretty clean to me. Have I got news for you? Is certainly a show. Burnside brackets.
The
real.
_Burnside real. tipped £1.69.
Come on, Burns, what have you done
Thanks,
now?
mate. Hello, it's me, the _Burnsoid here to ask you if you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior in bonk. 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 It's really me, the _Burnsoid. Please direct all complaints to this address, the _Burnsoid. I love you.
Burnsoid, you gotta watch it on these, pal. Thanks for letting us know it was you, though. It's quite kind of you. Oh, my side panels all dirty. Really not a fan of that. Oh, look, here's the culprit. Look. Fucking hell. Thanks, Burns. Can I call you... I've never asked. Can I call you Burns? Can I call you Ol Burns? Ol being OL. OL. Ol Burns. Why am I trying to push this as a nickname? Ol Burns is okay. I was going to spell it with a Z like you have, but that's fine. Sending all these egregious tips here. They're very generous. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on me furnace. Right, where? Oh, it's here. Look, it's these little. It's this rim. Dirty rim. Look, oh, crikey. Crikey. It's taking me forever, by the way. I meant to get 2 of these done today. Where is it? Have I actually gone mad? This looks 100% done to me. Guess what? New command just needs to be lots of bonks. I don't think we have a bonk command. I made one on Pidge's channel that was just bonk, but I'm not sure we even have a bonk command. Why are my caps locked? Oh, because I keep pressing it during the game. You could change your name to Bonkzoid. Where's the weird brackets you need to use? Is this how you do it? I haven't written a command in ages. Five's probably enough. It's bonk, mate. You can have it more sophisticated than that if you'd like. I just thought I'd whip up a proof of concept. You gotta imagine it in Gedd's sort of slow-paced, judgmental tone, though. That's key. Sure, I saw something there. How am I even meant to get there? I'm stuck on the train tracks. That's very scary, isn't it? Oh my god, I actually don't know where any of the stuff is to do. Why they made it so awkward? Train tracks not fun to walk along. That's right, kids. I still don't understand. Is one of the rails electrified? I literally don't understand. Like this is how stupid I am. I don't understand how any of it works. No. Well, I watched a video about, maybe it was in America, some girl who'd stepped on something electric on a train track. Had to just be pulled off it. A third rail that's electrified. That must have been what she stood on, or held, or something, or fell on. She was English, yeah. I thought she was English, so I got confused. Chased by 6 coppers, but they couldn't catch you, right, Juge? That's why they call you Slippery Juge. What was dirty there? What was this wheel frame? Oh, I've done a horrendous job. Oh, it's all dirty. I've done it. Oh, my crank rod's all... Oh, no. My crank rod's all fucking a mess. Overhead cable seems more sensible. Like, you know, I know train tracks aren't there to be walked on, but like, it seems a little worrying, like having just, you know, I know this is very like childish view, but what about all the animals that must run, like, get fucking cooked by it was driving past and gave you a lift. That's so good. Trains can run quicker with overhead cables. And why do they do the rail then? Because the rail seems scary. Having a whole rail that's on the floor have fucking electric, like, incredibly strong electric current running through it seems a little sketchy. Maybe that's just me. A simplistic view of the whole matter, but the rail is cheap. Oh, that makes all the sense in the world then. But I just want quick boy trains. I might have, when Multi was talking Discord last night, looked up how easy it is to get a train to Italy. Not that expensive, actually. The proper train nerd shit. It's, look. It's what we promise here at Geddli Station. All manner of conversations. Do it, do it, do it. Well, we might just do it. It's mad that it would probably cost me... If I did the train for the whole thing, right? If from here, if I went, right, I want to get a train all the way from here to Italy. The most expensive part of the whole journey would probably be from here to London. And the slowest. And I'd have to look at Britain out of the window the whole time. I'd probably just get one of those horrible coaches, to be honest, and just sleep on it. If I did do that. They're shit, but at least they're cheap. Mega Boss. Keep telling me my steam chest is dirty and it isn't. It is, but it isn't. Just get clean, just be clean. Right, now we need to go on details because this is getting silly now. Bell. Which, what, where? What? At the top, here. Like this. Ah! I could go in the Slurmobile. Thanks, Burns. It's old Burns. I won't ever say Burns. I don't know why. It seems too familiar. But something about old Burns doesn't. Oh, we get the boiler done here. Come on, come on, go ding. Give me that delicious taste of a successful cleaning expedition that I crave. Come on, yes. $10 dues in my pocket. In the Slurmobile. I don't think you'd want to draw any attention to the Slurmobile if you could avoid it. Right, what's next? Cab buffers. These are going to be by the cab here. They're going to be inside the cab. This direction control is dirty still, look. I don't think you blast water into this necessarily. It's probably like those two little inserts there are probably greased, so probably wouldn't blast high pressure water in there, but that's fine. Oh, we cleaned a gauge as well by accident. Burn this pipe. And get that clean. Speed controller still dirty, look. It's the control desk. You wouldn't draw any attention to the Slurmobile if you could help it. I think that's my gut feeling. Next Tuesday you'll be away. Oh, is this the party, Juge? Is there anything? Oh, there was something there that's not clean. Little gauge box and associated gauges. Gauge box seems like a pain to clean. Cab roof done. It's just it's 35 Tuesday. Other is 18 on Friday. And another one is 31 on Sunday. And then you're 10, not even 10 days after that. 8 days after that. Not in the same week. That's why we think he's a Tory. Seems pretty concrete, mate, to be fair, as evidence goes. Where is this fucking so-called gauge box dirty to? In some sort of mystery realm that I can't see. Oh, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. What's next on the agenda? This cab buffers, are they at the back or are they these? Oh, it's this, look. Of course, the buffer is the little stopper thing. Why were these door stopper things, you know? Stops you putting your door through your plasterboard. Kenny, my favourite patron. He's moving house at the minute, isn't he? He better be, because that better be the reason he's given for not going in my streams. He better be out on the streets whilst he's in between houses, because that's the only good excuse for not being here right now. Bastard, fucking bastard. Right, next job is the cab coupler hook. That's going to be this as well, isn't it? Right here. Cab furnace handle. Oh no, look. I've failed to clean this. My cab furnace handle. Done. Job done. Cab steps. Oh no, look. You dirty under here, pal. Oh, look at this. That was a nice satisfying one. Cab car door hinges. I don't have doors. Oh. This one. Next job. Coal car panels. Dirty, gang, it's dirty. Pouring milk through people's letterboxes. He would do that, wouldn't he? 100%. 100% he'd do that. Toggle rider. You right, Cleo? Sleep, mate? Well, you were until I annoyed you. Where's this dirty to then? This little rivet. Maybe up top. Maybe this one's actually the one that's dirty up top. Don't think so. There really those two rivets. Must be a spec. It was a spec. Oh, and there's some skirting here that's not clean. Apparently, how far? Yo, let's get in there. Coal car valve. Valve. Why does it have a valve? Here. Is that a valve so much, or is the thing that opens a valve? Interesting to think, isn't it? Excuse me, Badger? Excuse me? Excuse me? Cow catcher, excuse me. What on earth is one of they? It's got to be at the front, isn't it? Cow catcher, you wouldn't hit a cow with one of these, mate. Be insane. Cow catcher is at the front. Yeah, that's not a valve. Jeez, you being a family enforcer, mate. I was right about it not being a valve though, right? Right, Burnzoid? Right, old Burns? You'd open that, and that would probably open a valve, but it's not the valve itself. Crossheads. These are buffers, not crossheads. You bet I'd open that. That's right, maybe. The old crossheads. What's dirty here? There's something dirty right here, and I can't even look at it. So, wheel well, something. Dirty. This is a crosshead. I found it by accident. Offensive brute. It's all I look for in life anymore. Gauge box. Oh, not another. There's not a secondary gauge box, is there? Oh, this one looks easy to clean, to be fair. There you go. This one is a real multi-parter. This whole area has got some specks of dirt on it. Well, if you've made it a little easier to see, gang. They're making my job really difficult here. I think they're being jobs worse, really. Is that not orange there? Looked orange. No one's... Gang, am I going mad? There's a little bit here. This is a tricky part to clean, right? Spot up here. It's gonna be satisfying when it's done, but my god, I might have gone insane by then. Still apparently got loads of bits left. I'm missing a big chunk somewhere, I feel. I must be. Can you get lost, please? I need to stop it flashing. Hey Paige! Hey Paige! Very sorry I missed your stream last night. I was a bit tired. By a bit, I mean very. How did it go? I've seen some insane ramblings in the I've seen some insane ramblings in our little Discord, so hoping it went well. They've just copied parts of conversations that just look so weird out of context. We're playing some PowerWash sim. Just a touch. Just the tiniest bit. I would have rather... I was sort of like half asleep, half like trying to work out what the hell is going on with life. You mentioned me sleeping, having a little yawn, mate. I got up like 10 minutes before I was meant to be streaming today. Consider I don't start my stream until 2:30. You've entered your Jules error. Oh my goodness, that is an exciting time. That is an exciting time. The thing is, it's only going to pay other people that are roughly the same experience as you, hopefully. So, don't get all the mega nerds like me. See, I thought I'd hate it, but I actually do love it. Not your game. Juge, you smashing it. Juge, I love watching you play GeoGuessr. You're literally just where I was when I started. Like, actually, no. I'd actually say you're much better than I was when I started. I think that's a little rude of me to say. Get subs beating up kids. You could have tagged the Jules into the original message there. Although if a kid attacked me in the street and I was able to beat them up, I'd be pretty proud still. This job is going to make me lose what is left of my mind. There's a big chunk down here, look. Let's go. That's the sort of bits we need to really flesh out this the rest of this job. Oh, there's big chunks down here. That's where it all is. I can't see down there. They've made it impossible to see. Flash, the stuff you're good at though is like, you said that you like mentioned something like that on Jujo's stream, but the stuff you're good at is actually like, you know, figuring out distinguishing languages and like geographical stuff, bits like that. And I'm just like, well, that's actually useful. That's actually like knowledge. Me seeing a black car and then big white posts and then knowing that that's Uruguay is not useful in anything ever. That's actually like intelligence, whereas mine is just like the most basic enforced learning of ridiculous little GeoGuessr specific trivia you'll have ever seen. Right, we can't do. Where's my coupling rods? Oh, they're these things, aren't they? I got another dirty coupling rod. Coupling rod, what a name. One of you's flashing, right? You here. And a drive rod. Nightmare. What a drive rod, coupling rod. This is real bad news. Nice. Guides. Oh, that's lucky. Love it. Oh, we got 7 crank rods dirty. Oh my goodness. That's terrible news. Dirt road with no signs immediately fight. I think we're all pretty messed up. Those dirty rods. Look at you, Burnsoid. Horrible. Old Burns of the day language. sort of person that just have to say, oh, don't mind him, he means well. There you go. It really just made you sound like racist granddad there. You know, but just fixes might not help in the image there. Poles and bollards and road lines is not life knowledge though either, is it? Honestly, the most proud... this is so bad. Some of the most proud guesses I do are that I can distinguish... I know what Korean... How Korean looks different from Japanese. Like, I know what... You know, like... more Lithuanian language looks like. So proud last night getting South Africa instantly from the road lines. That's sick. I don't think I'd be able to do that. I'm not very good at that at all. I do not just speak my mind, but I do sit in an armchair in the corner of my living room. So you got to pass time. How was this taking me the whole stream? I think I did the bulk of it in about 50 minutes. And then the details are taking me a further hour and a half. It's these dirty crank rods, you know? Are they meant to be highlighted or what? These little bad boys. Well, the bonk brakes, yeah. My ability, it's like me when I'm painting. If you want to get it done in a reasonable time frame, you've got to just pay attention throughout. And my brain, not wired to do that at all. Not at all. My brain is very good at just going off on a tangent and doing random things. We got 2 more crank rods to clean. Here's one. Where's the last crank rod? You don't see it? You're clean, you're clean. That's a coupling rod. That's a piston rod. I can only see 3 crank rods per side. Oh, this big bad boy at the top. The bird's just flown over and cast a shadow. My room and scared me. There's a part of the hedge, and it just, a branch from the hedge keeps like poking, like in the wind, like going like in and out of the window like that. And I swear to God, when I'm sat at my desk at like 2 AM, it is fucking terrifying. 1 piston rod needs doing. It's fucking... Domi, it's terrifying, mate. It's actually terrifying. Piston rod. This is the piston rod, right? So this is it on this side. It is, it's this one. Dirty piston rod. It is. It's like it keeps just swaying. Obviously, it's completely unlit, so you just see this like it just looks like a little hand or a little tendril or a little like a finger just. Like that. I've got a real, like, fear of something, like, climbing in. Because, like, so, the field behind... Because the house is, like, cut into a hill, like, the level it's on. So that means the field behind it, like, the hedge of a field is taller than the top of our house. A murder of crows is always such a metal, like, description of them. Mate, I'm never going to get this bit done, am I? What am I missing? I can sort of see the bottom of it at parts. Is it that? There's this lip here. Have I got dirt on the top of it? Infuriating. Like
Do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll. It is ostensibly clean. Oh, that's this bit here. It's gone now. With hedgehogs. What do you mean? What? Do you not have hedgehogs at all? Hedgehogs are sick. I grew up like in a very rural, like not even a village, a hamlet. And I'd never saw a hedgehog in my life. We had a garden, never saw one. Actually, the garden was always overgrown, so you'd never have seen anyway. But like, moved here, which is like a small town. I've seen like 2 or 3 hedgehogs. It's better. Well, it's not better here because obviously there's like cars and dogs and shit to fuck with them, but there's like an easier supply of food here. A tiny ham sandwich, that's right. They're not very fast either. Oh my god, look at this bit, look at this bit. That's a gold mine of dirt. Just give this man the $10,000, alright? I'm gonna have another slice of cake when the stream's done. What are you buzzing at me for, phone? This is 15 minutes we've probably lost to this little bit. What's the matter, dog? What's the matter? What do you want? No, you don't want to come over here, mate. Doing some serious cleaning here, dog. Porcupines. They're too big. Too big. Ooh. It's a big bit there. Right, they need to change the tolerance on this. I'll give one little bit of feedback for the devs. They need to adjust the tolerance on this. DeviantArt monstrosities. Oh no. So this side I got this done, apparently. This side it's just like, it's impossible. Gang, I'm not sure I can see a single area that could be described as having dirt. Having any dirt. Can you? They'd be flashing orange now whilst I hold tab. Don't Google your name plus the hedgehog plus Prego. Don't do that. In your silly little gardens. All hedgehogs I've seen have been wandering the street. Street hogs. No, I won't call them street hogs. I've changed my mind there. Maybe a lot bigger than you think, mind. Yeah, best not to ask on that front, I think. Why would anyone do X? Is a dangerous, dangerous game. I believe. Fluff Weasel. Hey, pal. There we go. Sung your little intro there. I'm literally losing my mind. I mean, not that there was a lot left of it, but Jesus, I cannot, for the life of me, find the last bit that he's doing on this little panel here behind the wheels. It's behind everything. How am I meant to see it? What if it's just under? What if it's just behind here that's dirty, and the devs didn't realise that I'm not psychic? No, it's not even though. I'm just doing this now. Close scale would be able to clean this, to be honest. Oh, thanks, Flash. The bit at the back done. Bit at the back. Back of this, like it's only the wheel well panel. It's the only bit that needs doing. Thanks for the intro. You're very welcome, pal. It's what you deserve. Could I get it from the other side? No, there's only... The other side is counted as a... I don't know what if you mean this side, but this side is a separate piece. Identical, but counted twice. But, that one I've already done somehow. Hey Longy, how you doing, pal? How are you doing, friend? You'd send death threats to the devs? Don't do that. But you're rightly banned from Twitter. You're insulted. I think that was specific advice to Amy. Because of the name. I genuinely don't think I can complete this. Let me just type all the things into Google. PowerWash simulator wheel wow panel. Roland the Hedgehog. Is he a crazy, spooky guy? Oh, Roland? Old Roland? If one of us turned Clive Skelter into a million-selling series of children's books, how pissed off would you be? Very. Very, for a few reasons. One, actually, unless it was Bear. Because Bear came up with the immortal name of Clive Skelter. Jude just assumes that everyone's 20 years old and won't remember the 80s like me. No worries, old Burns. Thanks for... I was going to say thanks for all the bonks, but I refrained from saying that. I'll catch you in the Discord and I'll catch you tomorrow maybe, mate. Have a fantastic evening, mate. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Bye, old Burns. It's catching on, though. Let... gang, I'm going to have to, like... They're winding me up here. We've lost half an hour of our lives doing this. Yeah, I know that's the bit, but can you tell me where it's dirty, please? Because it just isn't. That's the problem. You see, the problem is that it's not actually dirty, is it? It's done. It's done. Look at this time lapse. Look at this time lapse. Look at this. God, that's disorganized, isn't it? Nice. Nice. Let's give ourselves 20 minutes on the gnome farming, but then we can save some of this job for... We can save some of this job for... Oh, this washer seems offensively shit. Oh no, is it a really shit washer? Can I...
Blobby loves me by gedstation.twitch.tv.
Oh, no.
Blobby splooged on me. So hot and warm and viscous. Death awaits. I hate you.
I hope Pidge is lurking and then just hears her own voice. Oh, this washer's like, this is just a hose. Excellent. Such a fluffy. Thank you, pal. Where's the power? Yo, hey Mark, how you doing, pal? Dribble washer, more like. Horrid. Just one essay left. Mark, you can do it. You can do it. We believe in you. Well, I definitely believe in you. Can't speak on behalf of others, but I assume they do too. This is offensive, this though. soap once again not doing anything at all. How can I change what's in the nozzle? Oh, it's not got anything in it. Stone cleaner. Is this stone? Let's try and get the majority of this wall done. I'm conserving it, you know? You know? Yo, no worries, Longy. Thanks for being here, pal. Always a pleasure to see you, friend. Hope you have a great evening. Favourite patron Burnzoid? Oh, right as he's gone to mutter racist things under his breath. Oh no. This PowerWash is so sad. It's really making me sad that I'm limited to it. Oh, Burns. Gone. From a different time. It's what you've got to remember. Thankfully, the grandparent I actually see on a frequent basis is she's very left wing. She's honestly like probably the best old person there is actually in the whole world. Sorry, people who like their grandparents, but my grand's better than your grand. It's just true. It's just true. It's not really, that implies there's a competition, Demeter, but that implies there's any sort of fair, that means there's any sort of level between them. That means there's someone else could win. It's just not reality, is it? Rooney's allowed. Look, if Wayne Rooney wants to become part of my family and give me, I don't know, £1 million, then you know, why not? Your grandparents were bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I think if you can have grandparents that you probably not going to agree with any of their opinions, but are still nice to you, can you? I see that with a lot of people's grandparents. Like, they can be nice to you, and they can be good as grandparents, but they might just be, their opinions might just be terrible. You gotta be careful, dude. You're already in trouble for the MILFs. How much trouble do you think you'll be in for the GILFs, mate? That's gonna be a whole world of pain. This yellow nozzle's doing some work. Yeah, that's a MILF twice over. Probably twice as much danger. I don't know. You'll have to let me know where they are on the power rankings. GJ, the question is, would you have been in trouble for tweeting about DILFs? That's the real question, isn't it? that, Clear? I'll clear that from here, mate. You big squawker. You big squawker. What do you want? What do you want? What are you squawking at? You hungry? Is it your dinner time? Is it your dinner time, is it? Is it? I don't think so. Knife fight, goodness. I do hope not. Let's go. Hello? Hello? Hello again. See? You leave that plate. Hello? Oh, those little front paws can't get any grip. You watching the power washing? Yeah, does each grand get a weapon of their own choosing? Of their own making? You're back again, ain't you, Cleo? We've had Milo, now we've had 2 servings of Cleo. You good girl, that's right. You made me take your hoodie away last time. You gonna stay if I put it back? Just see front paws, look. Leave the plate and the crumbs. Yes, it's banana cake. It was very good. It was very good, Cleo. Making good progress here. It's quite satisfying little chunks they've put these into. Compared to the drudgery of that single panel on the train. You just press a button on my keyboard, Cleo, and kill my... We can just see a little bit. She's obsessed with her pressure washer though. She's enjoying watching it. Some things just really catch her attention on the screens, but it's weird what will grab her attention. There's some understandable stuff like farm sim. She loves like when you're in the first person mode in farm sim and there's some chickens or something. There's some weird stuff as well, but just the movement just like gets her attention. We try and get all these outer walls done. Maybe. We're making good progress. 6% done already, look. Yo, thank you for the follow.
Welcome to Geddli Station, 1 on Xamura 1.
Thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. We're just exploring the 3 extra new levels on the old PowerWash sim. Having a good time with it. Oh, we're clear. She really is having a good watch along. Which we love to see. Does mean I can't have my mic in the right place. Maybe I'll put it back down here a bit. There we go. Not blocking anything, is it? Whole new world. Pronounced Ionic Samurai. Thank you. I appreciate you clarifying that. I hadn't said it because my brain's only operating at 50% and I couldn't work out the numbers, but that's on me. That's on me. Thank you for the clarification. That's a good username. How you doing today, friend? Thanks for the follow again. I appreciate it. Next Samurai. I like it. I like it a lot. I have to keep reading that again to make sure it's... What's happened to my brain? I'm feeling like the old brain sleepiness. Brain fatigue. What am I saying? See? Talking nonsense now. It's keeping up with all you lot for 3 hours. You want to run? Did you get that dead man's Geege that I told you about? Have you had any yet? Do you rate it? Have you had any? I'm worried that you won't rate it now. I don't often suggest people things, but... Have a bottle. Yeah. It's good. It's my... It really suits me. It's just like slightly nicer than Captain's, which is already like one of my favourites. Look how organised I'm being with these. I know, Clear. It's crazy. It's crazy. You're crazy. Yes, you are. You are? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want some dinner and you want to go walkies? You ever seen a dog less confused for going for a walk? You'll go walkies? Might not be out with you tonight, mate. I'm a bit tired. No, don't sulk. Don't sulk. Slime yourself into my keyboard. You got denied your cans. That's very funny. I think I did see this, and it was like, alright, they've got this whole obligation for Think 25, and that's quite a nice like get out of jail free card. It is annoying. You always have to like when you're a cashier, you always have to play it off like. Once you've asked, you can't not ask, though. If you change your mind a little bit after asking, like people don't understand, there's no amount of convincing they can do. Once you've asked, you have to see it. Yeah, well, I would have, if you'd walked up and when I was on checkout studio, I'd have said, "Fuck off, you old man." That's what I'd have said. If that makes you feel better. Does that make you feel any better, Juge? I was just saying to someone the other day, because someone I follow, she just started working at Sainsbury's. Just said like 3 days in, hates the customers already. So I was just literally like, yeah, my first day working checkouts, there was some guy, and I saw he used to come in like 3 times a week as well, so I got used to it. He literally like, I asked him for the money. Yeah, he probably do, okay. We talking about person I know. Yeah. Hell, brain's not working today, is it? Or this evening. keeping up with you for 3 hours. Not USK specifically. Because he used to just like take out, like reach into his pocket and then just go like this. And throw out like 6 crumpled notes. And just be like, is that enough? And I was like, well, it's almost definitely too much because you've only bought like 30 quid's worth of stuff and you've probably thrown about 60 plus quid at me, but yeah, whatever. And yeah, they were so they weren't just like, oh, I just had to straighten them out a little bit. They were in tight little balls, like that, tight little balls. There you go, I said that live on stream. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Little tight little money balls. There you go. To come with extended hazard pay. Yeah, and it just literally would be like a minute per note trying to get it like into a point where I could put it into the register. Very fucking annoying guy. The guy himself was like fine, I guess. But it was just like that is incredibly long.
Ilhaf Nero. Cheered 200 bits. Noise 1, you are a big jazz boy, nice job. You are a tremendous big jazz boy. You blast huge on the bugles and it never ends for you. You are in love with the jazz. When the drums are tap tap tapping, and the upright bass is shrieking labo labo labo, and the sweet saxophone sonorously croons skalak, skalak, skalak. Those are the moments when you feel huge. Oh, my sweet, tremendous boy, you are bursting at the seams with trumpet jelly. You are filled to the brim with that TR.
Sorry, does that say, yeah, it says capital T, capital J, trumpet jelly. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Nero. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, Mark. I don't want to know. I never want to find out. It's strong click up. I needed it to be read out loud. Well, I'm glad that I made a little bit in the process because that was quite something, mate. That was quite something. Doc, what are you doing? Are you seeing how close you can get to the screen without your eyes falling out? Come on. Stop. Yeah, good girl. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Horrible, Jan. Have we done all the outer walls? Yeah, I need to finish. I'm getting very tired. I just want these little sections to be done because it'll be so satisfying. And I started 40 minutes late, so it's hardly like I put a shift in. You yawning out, flopping your head down, you grumpy little dog. You hungry? Is that the problem? You hungry? Want some dinner? And you bickies? That's how you end up talking to a dog, but you don't talk in normal words. You know what bickies means, don't you? Sort of. Fucking biscuits, mate. Is jazz come? Horrid. Just making it much worse, as is sort of your remit. 3 more to do, we got this going. This is me actually trying to stay focused on a single target, which is a very rare occurrence. She's always hungry, and then you put her food down, and she's like, no. We've had the start, right? With these, like, soft biscuits, but they're like, well, they're not that big, but they're reasonably big for, you know, for a small dog. She can't eat them in one go. So what she'll do is she'll pick them up in her mouth, run to a corner of the room, eat half of one, leave the crumbs all over the floor in a random corner that we won't be able to see, and then run back for a different one, because that one's been on the floor and stuff now, hasn't it? So, and then you'll like smush it into the carpet. So there are smaller ones. There are ones that come in like a stick shape, quite like a, almost like, imagine like you'd snapped spaghetti into lots of small pieces, like a twig shape. They're super expensive. So Mrs. Gedds is losing hours of her life chopping these biscuits in half one by one. Isn't that right, Cleo? Just so you'll actually sit at the bowl and eat them, instead of leaving us piles and piles of half-eaten dog biscuits all over the cream carpets. I can tell clean coins have been on the pig farm. That's horrid. If money was dirty, I'd just put it straight in the till. I just honestly don't care. I was so ready to be fired from that job. And like the first time I heard, oh, I've come to your till because you look bored, I'd say, oh no, just, you know, long day. No, it is. Within 3 weeks, it'd be like, oh, you look bored, and I'd just be like, yeah, I am. Out of my mind. Bored out of my fucking skull, mate. I cannot make small talk either. There are people I work with that could have full-on conversations with these customers. They'd end up, by the time they'd like put all their shopping through, they'd like know all their names, where they were on holiday from, what they'd been up to all week.
Buckingham Palace has announced the death of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh.
Let's go, maybe? Thanks for Sandra, pal. Yeah, I didn't do small talk with the customers, though, needless to say. A cocktail shaker for the very limited shitty coins. What have I missed in the chat there? What's the matter, Cleo? Hungry? 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 Food? Wanna get off? Well, I ain't getting you off. I ain't getting you off this desk. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The stream's over now anyway. You will say goodbye to the friends. You will say goodbye to the friends. You will. You will. You will say goodbye to the friends. You will say thanks for watching, pals. Come on. Come here. Oh, you big pain. What you doing? Cleo's here to say goodbye to you, though. Oh.
Gas station. I really promise I'm the gas station. Completely promise I'm not. Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? And I promise I'm not mad.